I was excited. I was like, edibles? You mean I can eat it? Fuck yeah, man! So he gave me the little spiel about the edibles, and we settled on the brownies because each one of them had its own individual walnut, so I knew it was healthy. Right? Now here's the thing I need you to understand. When I woke up the next day, I read that package, and nowhere on it did it say, Richard, don't eat 6 of these. And that fucking should have been on there. They make them look so safe. It's like a little Snickers bar right there about this fucking big, size of a mini Snickers. Who the fuck eats just one mini-sized Snickers? Nobody, that's who. Maybe if you find one in your car when you're driving, it's just a little seat, you'll have just one. But if you got a bag, you're eating 6, it's a minimum. So I had eaten 6 brownies, and then just to fucking be a super cool guy, I drank what they call a THC drink, right? Now, the difference between eating weed and smoking it is the drug is already in your body before your mind knows what the fuck is going on. And it hit me like a fucking freight train. I was just putting socks in a drawer, unpacking at the hotel, and I went, because she looked right at me and she goes, babe, I'm hungry, let's go get something to eat. I'm like, I can't drive. She goes, don't worry about it, I'll drive. And I said, I can't, passenger. No. So she goes, listen, you wanted to do this, you drove me 11 hours in the middle of the fucking night, I am hungry. There is a Sonic across the street. Do you think you can walk with me to the Sonic across the street? Now when she said it, it seemed so fucking reasonable. I was like, yeah, I can do that. The only thing I remember about that walk is my wife coming up behind me going, if you fall down again, I'm not picking you up. Get the fuck over there. So I finally make it to the Sonic and I'm standing in front of the little booth thing and I went to press the button. But it must get really windy in Colorado because I was just like, I never did hit that fucking button. My wife always said, get out of the way. Pressed it on the first time, because women are amazing. Right? Yeah. Now, I hear the lady say, what do you have? And I just start reading the menu. Chili cheese tots, chili cheese fries, chili cheese burger. My wife is pissed. She's like, God damn it, Richard, go sit down. I'll bring the food to you. And I turn to go sit down. And right there, a cop just went cruising down the street. And I got all Kansas City paranoid. Started sweating like a quick trip hot dog. You know what I'm talking about. And my wife goes, I said so, go sit down. And I'm like, there's a cop. And she goes, what? And I said, there is a cop. And she goes, Richard, it's legal here. I said, there's no fucking way this is legal. Nobody voted for this. So you gotta watch out for them weed zombies. Be careful, they weaponize that shit. That's my fucking note. Oh, yes. So, I have grandchildren. I don't know how many. Yeah. Round of applause for all the grandparents in the room. Yeah. Fucking grandkids are great, aren't they? If only you could skip the fucking kid part and go right to the grandkid part. If somebody said I could have 10 more grandkids, I'd be like, fuck yeah. They'd be like, well, you got one more kid. I'd be like, fuck you. Take your ass on. I'm done. I'm all good. My girls ruined me. I have daughters. I have 3 daughters. And my whole youth, I was fooled by girls. I thought they were neat individuals. Girls are not neat. At least mine aren't. My girls are fucking Slobobians from Slobobia, I swear to God. I walked into the room on a fucking Tuesday, there was a dirty pair of underwear stuck to a tampon, stuck to the fucking closet door. I was like, what the fuck? How does this happen? Oh, thank God I have my wife. My wife is so much smarter than me, so much better than me as a person. If you ever meet my wife, you'd be like, you married him? she's in charge. She says it, we do it. She makes the fucking rules. I get very little leeway in that. But every once in a while, my beautiful wife will say some stupid shit that I'm just like, what? What did you say? She looks at me the other day, we're driving down the street, and she goes, Richard, I wish we could go back to the days of the caveman. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you think this is gonna play in a loincloth? Have you ever seen a fat person make it back from the fucking water hole? That shit ain't happening. There is no way I'm going back to prehistoric days. Our latest argument was the stupidest shit I have ever argued with somebody about. She got a new car, well, new to us. It's got different buttons for the air conditioner, and one of them is that fucking recycled air button. You know the one I'm talking about? Where it shows the air curving back in. And if you press it, that means you're recycling air in the car. And if you don't press it, that means the air is coming in from the outside. We argued about that shit for 30 minutes this morning. I was like, why are you even arguing with me? Like, you're not a mechanic. Like, of all the smart things you know about, cars isn't one of them, I promise you. I wouldn't just lie to you to fuck with you about the air conditioner in your car. There's no upside for me, babe. But my family is great. It's my rock. The grandkids are great. I do have some bad tendencies as a grandfather. I'm not gonna lie. I get some shitty advice every once in a while. I have 4 of my grandsons that live in my house with me because Steve's a piece of shit. I think we discussed that earlier. Fuck Steve, that's right. So Stephanie and the 4 grandchildren live in my house, and every once in a while, they'll pick on Ben. Ben's the 3rd one down, right? It's 16, 12, 11. Ben's 11, but he looks like he's 7. You know what I mean? He's just not very big as a kid. So the other 2 will just fuck with him on purpose. Like, they'll just push him out of the way when it comes to like serving food. He's always getting bumped and shit. I'm like, Ben, you can't let him do that shit, man. You gotta get your respect. You gotta earn that shit. He's like, what do I do, Papa? I said, look, you know how I taught you how to throw a baseball from center field to home plate? I want you to punch him in the face like you're trying to throw a baseball from center field to home plate. Don't let them know it's coming. Just one day, when they fucking get too far out of hand, I want you to just reach back and go, BAM! Slam that motherfucker right in the jaw. Right? And I've been telling him for months, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. He finally did it the other day, and it was beautiful. I mean, he caught fucking Lucas right in the jaw. Lucas went down like a sack of potatoes, and I was like, fuck yeah, man! Fuck yeah! Right, Ben? My wife and my daughter walked into the kitchen, and I was like, fuck. And my daughter goes, what's going on in here? I'm like, yeah, what's going on in here? All of a sudden, I become the investigator. Like, I was involved in this shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, you can't punch your brother. What the fuck are you thinking? My daughter goes, I know you did this, Dad. I'm like, how do you know I did it? She goes, because he throws that punch the same way I do. I'm like, God damn it! I'm Richard Montano, folks. That's my time. Thank you very much.
All right, let's have another round of applause for our friend, Richard Montano. He's intense, right? Awesome. All right, so I hope you got your 50-50 raffle on. I hope you took your tall person with you when you bought your tickets. I think we're about to pick the raffle ticket, right? Yeah? You want to hand it to me and so I'll read the number. That's ridiculous. All right. 8. Oh. 8. Is that too slow? 1, 8. 1, 3, big boy. That's what happens when you take a tall person with you. Look at that. Oh, that was did you use your leg or? No. 1, 2, 1, 3 instead. Yep. Booyah. Whee! All right. All right, don't be haters. Let's have a round of applause for the winner. Stayed this long, for those of you who stayed for the show, and I want you to do something we hardly ever do, and that's give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. Some comics play hard to get, I play hard to want. That's my role. Now you're in for a treat. This is the man who puts it all together every time we come out here. He is the very definition, the poster child of Semper Fidelis, always faithful. He's a proud parent. He's an MMA champion, heavyweight of course. But now, making people laugh is his business, and business is good. Please welcome to the stage, the king of comedy vets, Richie King.
Some good looking motherfuckers up in here. You know what I'm saying? You talking about me though, right? Yeah. Yeah, give a big round of applause tonight for our comedians, huh? Yeah. Woo! Thank you, Hamilton. Thank you.